Hi guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Ys Memories of Celceta. So, we need to do grave robbing, but it's on our own grave, so we're gonna go and dig up my grave now. But I think it should be at night time, really, because if we're doing it in broad daylight, surely someone's going to see us and be like, "Stop digging the grave!" and throw us in prison. At least you would assume that's going to happen, but, you know. Right, which way is it? It's this way, isn't it? I think. Do a bit of killing. Right, let's go. Which way is it? Hang on, I don't think we've been this way. No, gone the wrong way. Supposed to go left. And down. I probably could have just teleported there, couldn't I? And I've just like gone the complete and utter long way around. Oh my god, I could have as well. Oh well. A bit of action amongst all the town touring. Which one's mine? Oh, there it is. Here lies Adol Kristen. Yep, this is the one. Let's get digging. Never thought I'd go grave robbing at all, much less with the grave's occupant at my side.
All right.
Come on, boys, let's get to work. Boys? There's a lady present as well. Someone's asked me in the stream, and you could always argue that it's your grave and that you'd like to take a nap in it. A tad bit off topic, but did you play Phantasy Star Online 2 on the Vita? Well, I don't actually have it on the Vita. As far as I know, it's not on the UK store to download either. I do have it for the PSP, which I can actually film my PSP using my new Ava Media Game Capture HD2. But I will check back on the store on the Vita and see if the Phantasy Star 2 has been added, but I don't think it has. Huh? Empty. So my stuff is missing as well. That was going to be the clue for me to regain my memories, or some of my memories, and now it's gone. So that's like someone doesn't want me to remember. It's not the wrong grave, is it? Well, no, it's got my name on it. No, it's Adol's, and they did say they buried his belongings here. Well, I think I see something in the corner. Ozma produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. Quiet notebook scrap. I received the mask from... and then it's all torn. What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it too. Received the mask from. That's definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask? Well, that's obviously some kind of key item I'm gonna need to get, or like, I don't know, find out about. Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind, but let's think this through for a moment. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when the villagers said they'd be, and even apologised for burying them? Someone stole my stuff! That seems the most likely scenario to me as well. If we assume that what the villagers said is true, Adol's belongings should be buried here. Well, someone's asked me a question. You recording it through DxTory or Bandicam? I'm using Fraps. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we would have questioned it. The most likely possibility here seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considering it a victimless crime. So, someone else dug up this grave before us? Whatever was here must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Or they could have just been desperate and needed the money, I don't know. But at least we found something, received the mask from. Not much to go on, but it's a start. It's better than nothing, I guess. Though hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo. Yeah, that's true. It was a bit of a mess. It's too early to tell if Remnos is connected to this. Yeah, we've got far too little information right now. Still, it says he received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension to Adol's memory loss as well. I think it would be safest to operate under this assumption at the moment, to remain on alert while we continue to investigate. Alright, Adol. I think it's about time we go meet the person living in that tower right now. Oh, someone said something in the stream. I checked now and Phantasy Star 2 is only in Japanese and the one on the PSP is Portable 2, both different games. Yeah, no, Portable 2 is the one I have. The Vita version is only in Japanese, as you say, but there was actually an article I read a couple of months ago that they might be bringing it out in Asia and it's going to have full English subtitles. So I was so close to importing it for my PlayStation Vita, simply because I do want to play it on my UK PSN account and get the trophies on my UK account. But once I read that article, I decided that I was just going to wait a bit longer because I've got so much to cover anyway, and see if the game does come out in Asia first. Because I don't want to switch to my Japanese account, and you know, I am aware you can download it for free and play it for free on you know, a Japanese PSN, but I don't want to like constantly switch PSN accounts. I want to stick to one account, and I'd rather have the box and booklet. So the only one I can play of Phantasy Star is you know, Portable 2, which is the PSP version, which I don't think you can get for the Vita. I'm pretty sure it's not on the PSP store for the Vita, but I can play my PSP version, so that's it. I'm not getting the Japanese version of the Vita one until I wait a bit and see if it's coming out in English in Asia. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree, a constitution with Lord Eldeal seems wise. A consultation, a constitution. Oh my god, I can't read now. I've lost the power of reading. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa? Lisa? Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Eldeal. What, I bet you he's gone missing and we have to go and find him. You sound hesitant. Please don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me? Lord Eldeal. Lord Eldeal is rather unwell at the moment. Oh, he's unwell. I thought he couldn't get sick. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease. What? Lord Eldeal is ill? I was unaware this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill, even once. I'm sure he would be very happy to know Adol is alive and well, but if he could at least wait until his condition improves. Well, that could just be like indefinitely, or he could die. Isn't it better that we speak to him and find out the truth? I see. Well, guess we don't really have much of a choice in the matter. If he's sick, he's sick. Duran? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Eldeal of your arrival at the first available opportunity. So you still not even told him we're here. You could have already said that. Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? And our hands are tied until then, too, since we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside town. First Adol's memories, and now Eldeal's unprecedented illness. Excuse me, it seems a lot of unusual things are happening here lately. It's like everywhere Adol goes, trouble follows. Yep, that is true. I don't know if I believe that. I'm willing to bet you've always been this way. You probably just don't remember. Still, we four would have never met one another if it weren't for you. So it's not like you're always causing problems. I have no idea what kinds of unimaginable horrors await us in the future, but I know I don't regret coming with you. Well, that's nice to know. Thanks for sticking the knife in a bit, though. Nor do I. And Duran's just like, well, I'm not saying anything. Oh, you talking to me? This is only a suggestion, Adol, but how about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldeal's tower ourselves? I think that is what we need to do, because we're not going to get anywhere otherwise. What? Weren't we just told not to do exactly that? Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still, I think he's not even there. I think she's lying. I've said this earlier. That Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I got a feeling it's real important. And what's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from people of Highland. Are you referring to her account of Eldeal's illness? She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it has been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, and with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated, there is a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was going to say, except in smaller words. Oh, Duran. I'm kind of surprised, though. I figured you'd be against it for sure. We all have our reasons for being here. I am tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies. That's the spirit. What about you, Adol? How do you feel about this? Let's do this thing! Don't know why I even bothered asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So, I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready, as something tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn. It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from the inside. This is Aaron's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. This is Kylie's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. So they've actually locked us in, which is annoying. Oh, here we go. Bust out the window. The window is unlocked. Will you go outside? Yes. So this is how you've been getting out. This is so exciting. Shh. We need to leave before anyone notices us. Can't be bellowing off the top of our lungs, we've escaped, yay! And then get caught. The escape plan failed! The north exit leads to the tower, right? The shops still seem to be open, so we can stock up on supplies before we leave. Do take care not to appear suspicious, however. So yes, we should actually buy things. Weapons! So, wow, that actually is a lot stronger. Look at my money now, I've hardly got anything. I've added stuff on to my weapons, so I'm wondering about, like... feather knives. Maybe we should just, like, increase the armor. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Right, the north exit. So is that like... Oh, hang on, it's back the way... There's only one exit of town, isn't there? Hey, Adol. How about we stop by at that shop before we leave town? Philmung's workshop, was it? Yeah, that was the one that looked like it dealt with machines. We might be able to stock up on supplies there. It will be wise to see what they have to offer then before we depart. Oh, I've forgotten where it was. Was it down here somewhere? Is it this one? Can't remember where it is. I'll find it eventually. I'm sorry. Here we go. Found it. Is that Gazok? Gazok, wasn't that the travelling merchant we met in Selray? Holy crap, it is him. What are you doing here, Gazok? Actually, I happened to see you entering the ruins and decided to follow you. I did get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end, just now in fact. Seriously? I can't believe you made it all this way on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know. Waha! They don't call me Gazok the Strong for nothing. I know that forest like the back of my hand, and I'm not letting some little monsters get the best of me. Amazing, you must be stronger than you look. Wahahaha, I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland. What? What are you talking about? Perhaps I should be the one to explain. You see, Gazok here is my younger brother. Really? If I told you the whole story, we'd be here all night, so to summarise, a few decades ago I got myself into a bit of trouble, took a little spill, you could say, and eventually found myself watched up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Selray, and well, that was that. You have been a beloved resident of Selray ever since I was born, so I had no idea. I would have never had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Wait, so this is supposed to be like a big teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something? It was, yes. Until you all barged in and ruined everything. Sorry. Oh, it's no bother at all. What was it you came here for? Did you need something? I came to buy supplies. I don't have anything I can sell to you, unfortunately. Oh, if I use the facilities here, I should be able to reinforce your weapons and armour. Really? Of course. If you have the materials, I can even craft some accessories for you. I am Gazok the Strong, after all. Though back when I lived here before, people called me the Gazok the Super Handyman instead. Haha, we'll go along with that. Feel free to work Gazok hard while he's here. Okay. Right, who's who? I'm gonna try and, like, upgrade the other people's weapons, because... And that's all the money I have, so yeah. Let's see what he can craft. Power Ring 2. Oh no, I've not got the money. Can I sell anything, maybe? Right, let me just quickly look at what's equipped to my... That'll do.
Leave it to me. All right.
I think we're done with now. Let's head to the tower, I guess. I've never seen a thunderstorm like this before. I believe this to be the only way to reach the tower. Yeah, I guess we're getting near the sanctuary of storms they were talking about in town. Let's get a closer look. We'll figure out how to make it through in one piece once we get there. Well, I think I'll stop this episode here, guys, and on the next episode we'll make it through here and hopefully not get killed by lightning. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.